Keep in mind, imperfective forms, the LSV forms of the verbs describe actions that are repeated or ongoing. They also describe facts. The perfective forms, the SV forms, talk about a result or a completed action. There are links in the description if you need more help with the verbs. Знать. To know. I know where she lives. Я знаю, где она живет. Узнать. To learn, to find out. I found out where she lives. Я узнала, где она живет. Знать. Узнать. Видеть. To see. I see her every day. Я вижу ее каждый день. Увидеть. I saw her and stopped the car. Я увидела ее и остановила машину. Видеть. Увидеть. Слышать. To hear. Can you hear me? Ты меня слышишь? Услышать. I heard her voice and opened the door. Я услышала ее голос и открыла дверь. Слышать. Услышать. Гадать. To guess, to wonder, to speculate. We're all wondering what's next. Мы все гадаем, что дальше. Угадать. To figure out, to make a guess. The hacker is trying to guess the password. Хакер пытается угадать пароль. Гадать. Угадать. Красть. To steal. They steal user personal data. Они крадут персональные данные пользователей. Украсть. They stole user personal data. Они украли персональные данные пользователей. Красть. Украсть. Жалить. To sting. Wasps sting very painfully. Осы очень больно жалят. Ужалить. I got stung by a wasp. Меня ужалила оса. Жалить. Ужалить. Колоть. To poke, to prick, or to inject. She has to inject insulin every day. Она должна колоть инсулин каждый день. Уколоть. She pricked her finger with a needle. Она уколола палец иголкой. Колоть. Уколоть. Тонуть. To be drowning or to be sinking. The wood doesn't sink. Дерево не тонет. Утонуть. He drowned in the lake. Он утонул в озере. Тонуть. Утонуть. Топить. To drown somebody or to sink something. They are ready to sink enemy ships. Они готовы топить корабли противника. Утопить. They found a way to sink his ship. Они нашли способ утопить его корабль. Топить. Утопить. We have just been adding prefix u to form perfective forms of the verbs. However, some verbs slightly change in addition to getting a prefix. Ронять. to drop. She often drops her phone. Она часто роняет свой телефон. Уронить. As you can see, the verb slightly changed in addition to getting prefix. She dropped her phone. Она уронила свой телефон. Ронять. Уронить. Падать. To fall. She often falls. Она часто падает. Упасть. She fell and broke her leg. Она упала и сломала ногу. Падать. Упасть. Щипать. To pinch somebody. Children often pinch each other. Дети часто щипают друг друга. Ущипнуть. Таня pinched Lena and ran away. Таня ущипнула Лену и убежала. Щипать. Ущипнуть. Кусать. To bite. Children often bite each other. Дети часто кусают друг друга. Кусать. Укусить. Таня bit Lena and ran away. Таня укусила Лену и убежала. Кусать. Укусить. Read all verbs after me and try to remember their meanings. Знать. Узнать. Видеть, увидеть. Слышать, услышать. Гадать, угадать. Красть, украсть. Жалить, ужалить. Колоть, уколоть. Тонуть, утонуть. Топить, утопить. Ронять, уронить. Падать, упасть. Щипать, ущипнуть. Кусать, укусить. Now, let's take a look at prefix U in motion verbs. Here we see the unidirectional motion verbs. Идти, ехать, лететь, бежать, плыть, нести, вести, вести. As you already might know, there are several perfective forms for each unidirectional verb. That's because motion in one direction can have multiple outcomes. We can end up approaching something, entering or exiting a place, or arriving somewhere. Prefix U in the perfective forms of the motion verbs indicates moving away, leaving a place by walk, running away, swimming away, etc. So, идти means to be going or to be walking. I'm going to work. Я иду на работу. I'm on my way. Уйти. I left to work. Я ушла на работу. I'm no longer here. I'm gone. Идти. Уйти. As I mentioned earlier, the unidirectional verbs have several perfective forms. Here we are looking at the ones that get prefix U. You might have other forms with different prefixes that specify the end result of the movement, зайти, прийти, выйти, войти, and so on. However, these perfective forms are not just the perfective forms of the unidirectional verbs. They also have their own imperfective forms with the same prefixes. These imperfective forms are made up of the corresponding multidirectional verb with the same prefix. In this example, the corresponding multidirectional verb is ходить. Идти, ходить. So we add to it prefix u and we get another imperfective form for уйти, which is уходить. She usually leaves for work early in the morning. Она обычно уходит на работу рано утром. So, уйти can be a perfective form of идти, идти, уйти, or it can be a perfective form of уходить, уходить, уйти. Идти, уйти is used when we are talking about one-way movement that results in departure. Уходить, уйти means to leave multiple times. And уходить is multiple times, leaving multiple times. We might see words like often, every day, always, sometimes, and so on with it. And уйти is a result, a one-time thing. We might use words like already, she's already gone, она уже ушла. So, идти, уйти, уходить, уйти. Ехать. To be traveling, to be going in a vehicle in one direction. Уехать, to end up living in a vehicle. He's on his way to work. He's driving to work. Он едет на работу. He left to work by transport. He's gone. Он уехал на работу. He left to China. We have transport in mind because we don't walk to other countries anymore. Он уехал в Китай. Уезжать is another imperfective form of уехать. Means to leave multiple times or describes a process of departure. He always leaves to work at 7. Он всегда уезжает на работу в 7. Ехать, уехать, and уезжать, уехать. Лететь. To be flying. Улететь, to end up flying away. He's on his way to China. He's flying to China. Он летит в Китай. He left to China. He's not here. Он улетел в Китай. The difference between он уехал в Китай and он улетел в Китай is that улетел emphasizes that he flew there, while уехал can be that he traveled by some other type of transport. So another imperfective form of улететь is улетать. It means to fly away more than once or describes the process of flying away. He always leaves to China for summer. Он всегда улетает в Китай на лето. We can replace улетает with уезжает. Он всегда уезжает в Китай на лето. It will mean the same thing. He always leaves to China for summer, except it will be less particular, not specifying that he goes there by plane. So, лететь, улететь, улетать, улететь. Бежать, to be running. Убежать, to run away. She was running fast. Она быстро бежала. She ran away from the bear. Она убежала от медведя. Убегать is another imperfective form for убежать. She was running away from the bear. Она убегала от медведя. I saw how she was running away. Я видел, как она убегала. So, the three examples here. She was running fast. Она бежала быстро. She was running away. Она убегала. And she ran away. Она убежала. Бежать, убежать. Убегать, убежать. Plыть. To swim, to sail, or to float. The boat was sailing eastward. Лодка плыла на восток. We have an expression also, плыть по течению, to go with the flow. Уплыть, to swim away, to sail away, to float away. The boat sailed away, лодка уплыла. The boat sailed away far away, лодка далеко уплыла. Another imperfective form of уплыть is уплывать. The boat was sailing away. Лодка уплывала. So, the boat was sailing. Лодка плыла. The boat sailed away. Лодка уплыла. The boat was sailing away. Лодка уплывала. Плыть, уплыть. Уплывать, уплыть. Нести, to carry. He was carrying bananas. Он нес бананы. We don't know in which direction he was carrying them, away or towards something or someone. He was just carrying them. Он нес бананы. Унести, to carry away. He carried away the bananas. Он унес бананы. So, here we emphasize that the end result of that movement was moving away, that he carried the bananas away. Он унес бананы. Another imperfective form for унести is уносить. He was carrying away the bananas. Он уносил бананы. So the three examples here. He was carrying the bananas. Он нес бананы in the unknown direction. He carried away the bananas. Он унес бананы. The end result is that he carried them away. Он унес бананы. And he was carrying away the bananas. Он уносил бананы. Here we are emphasizing the movement away, carrying away. Он уносил бананы. Нести, унести. Уносить, унести. Везти, to transport something or somebody. He is transporting children to their grandpa. In other words, he's taking children to their grandpa by car, or he's driving children to their grandpa. He's on his way there. Он везет детей к дедушке. Увезти, to transport away something or somebody, to drive something or somebody away. He took children to their grandpa by car. He drove them there. They are not here now. Он увез детей к дедушке. Another imperfective form for увезти is увозить. He takes the children to their grandpa every summer. They are not here in summer. Он увозит детей к дедушке каждое лето. So, he is taking the children to their grandpa. Он везет детей к дедушке. He took the children to their grandpa. They are not here. They're gone. Он увез детей к дедушке. And he takes the children to their grandpa every summer. They are not here in summer. Он увозит детей к дедушке каждое лето. Вести, увести, увозить, увести. Вести. To take somebody somewhere. Maybe by transport, maybe not, it does not matter. He's taking children to their grandpa. They are on the way to their grandpa now. Он ведет детей к дедушке. Увести means they're not here, gone away. He took the children to their grandpa. Он увел детей к дедушке. Another form for увести, another imperfective form is уводить. He takes children to their grandpa when his friend comes. They're gone when the friend comes. Он уводит детей к дедушке, когда приходит его друг. Вести, увести, уводить, увести.